Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, my name is Jaden Pedersen and I like to make videos for you guys. Today we're actually going to be tightening up my exhaust manifold on my Focus because I think that's come loose, and that's why I'm not getting all the boost pressure, because it's coming up as P0299, which is turbocharger under boosting. So, and then also why I think it's the turbo manifold leaking is because it's like ticking, and then as soon as it warms up and the metal expands, it shuts up. So that's why I'm gonna give it a go tightening it up, because the person that did my head work on my Focus obviously didn't know what he's doing, because it's just a fuck around. I'm always chasing my tail with the shit work he did. So yeah, let's hope you guys enjoyed this video. So after you jack up your car and you bloody you remove your bonnet and you sell your car for another one, you want to take off your cross pipe. Sorry for that, I stood on the crate. Yeah, you just want to take off this cross pipe so you can get your arms down there, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Also guys, don't ask why the fuck I'm using this long screwdriver. It was the only one that I had close by. So yeah. Okay, so when you take off the cross pipe, be sure to not yank it as hard as you can, because there's still two hoses. Don't ask me what the fuck they are for, but yeah, you just have to disconnect them by pushing that in. It relieves the little green thing. So yeah, and this one, I don't know if there's meant to be a hose clamp on it, but yeah, this one didn't have a hose clamp. So I assume that that's for the rest of them, but I could be wrong, because this is a mess. And if you guys can see down there, all the way down there, somewhere down here, my turbo's down here somewhere. Oh, looking for my bolts. Okay, so you have to take off the heat shield. It's going to be hard for me to film it, but yeah, you have to take off the heat shield that's directly down here. And then that's a 13mm, yes, that's right, 13mm. You never use a 13mm, but on a Focus you would, because it's fucked. But yeah, so you just want to take that off, and then that should be easy as pie taking that off. It's only a few bolts holding it on, and yeah. So only 2 out of the 4 bolts were in this heat shield. You can do the maths. The person that did the head obviously didn't know what he's doing. He's lost 2 bolts. He's a fucking clown. I'm going to try and get you down there so you can see what I am doing. If you guys can see, hang on, right here. Oh no, hang on, I've missed it. So basically, I think it's this one here. Yeah, look, if you guys can see that. If you guys can see that, look. They're basically all loose. What a fucking numpty. So let's button that up. I'd love to say that that's Loctite, but unfortunately it's not. The fucking dickhead has obviously over tightened it, or tried to over tighten it, and stripped the fucking thread. It was just spinning, spinning, spinning. What a fucking clown. Yeah, it turns out that I need to get the threads re-threaded, and they said that it's going to be covered under warranty, but trust me, this is going to be the last time I ever go back to them. So not good at all. Turns out that I'll need 4 bloody threads re-threaded in. It's fucked. It's going to tick like hell now. See that? It absolutely stinks, because I had oil all over my hands, and doing up the manifold bolts on the back, it stinks now. But it stinks nicely, if that makes sense. I am beyond upset. Like, I am frustrated and upset as the same. Like, I am beyond upset beyond frustrated, but what can you do? Like, I honestly thought that I was getting the best service that I could possibly get, but like, I am so far wrong. But yeah, so this is not the only incident that I've had with that mechanic workshop. Like yeah, it's just frustrating. Like, when I got it back, we drove it back home, which is probably, say a kilometer or so, all oil on the ground and everything like that. And then Dad drove it back down to the mechanics, and then yeah, we put it on the hoist, and then yeah, I'll upload the video that I've got it. I've took it on my Samsung. That's right, Samsung lovers for life. But yeah, I took it on my phone, and yeah, he tried claiming that it was gearbox fluid. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys could, like, you don't need a mechanic degree or qualification to know what sort of fluid that was. A blind, deaf, retarded person could even see that it was motor oil, like, not gearbox oil. Gearbox oil is a thinner based oil. Like, it's more, I don't know, it's hard to describe. The viscosity is different, like totally different. And yeah, but he was like, oh, it's a gearbox seal, like, they're fucked. I was like, oh, they're not. Check up there. It's leaking from up there. And yeah, so you'll see in the video that I upload right now. So that's not done up. Claims it's a gearbox, but no, it's way up there. I didn't want to like hurt anyone's feelings, but like, when you're that fucking frustrated and they're just like, I don't know, like, it's just like a 2-year-old. Like, you don't need knowledge. Like, if you know something about cars, like, you don't need a whole deal of knowledge. Like, yeah, so they were trying to claim that it was the gearbox seal, and I basically like told them how it is. I said, look guys, I don't want to offend anyone, I don't want to offend anyone's like knowledge about cars, but that is not gearbox oil. 100% guarantee it's not. And they were like, oh, it is. I was like, no, it's not, check up there. And then, so anyway, they didn't tighten down the rocker cover gasket at all. It was like literally loose as. And they were like, yeah, that was it. And I was like, yeah, well, I told you, it's not gearbox oil. And then, so yeah, that happened. They did all that. That was a day's worth of work. But like, with the money that I spend on fucking like services and like all up, I think I spent like $5 grand, where I was talking to like a good friend of mine, and he said, look, don't want to be rude, but you got ripped off hardcore. And so like, yeah, that's, yeah, like when you spend $5 grand, your first instinct is to get like good quality shit and good service and shit like that. But yeah, it's fucked. And also guys, like, to be honest, it was like, it was 3 months, and all I had to do was reseat the valves, do a light port and polish. That's it. Like, that is literally it. And yet they couldn't do that. It took them 3 fucking months. But it is what it is. And then yeah, when we got it back, we noticed this light ticking, and over time it just got worse and worse and worse, on cold starts especially. And then yeah, it started that bad that it like read a code P0299, which is the turbocharger under boosting. And then so I just checked my intercooler, replaced all that, replaced most of my sensors, intercooler piping, and it was still there. So I was like, what can it be? And so I was asking a few guys at Hump Day, and they were like, have you checked the manifold? And I was like, yeah, no, I haven't. So they're like, yeah, check that. And then because by the sounds of it, that sounds like a manifold issue, because I explained to them that it ticks on cold start and then it goes away when it warms up. And then so yeah, I checked that in this video obviously, and yeah, that's when I discovered fucking 4 bolts fucking stripped. Ah! I'm just gonna be on my way to get a haircut, because I need to get a haircut because this shit is driving me insane. With a depressing day, I'm still gonna add that clip in of me failing to fix this car, because you know, life isn't always perfect. But you know, this haircut is pretty perfect, so hit up Hair by Paul and yeah, go talk to David, because yeah, he's a fucking legend with his masterwork. But on that bombshell, guys, be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe, because I'm going to keep you guys updated with this fuckus, because she's still maiden. She is still maiden. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. With all that said and done, stay fresh, stay clean, and I'll see you in the next scene.